What up YouTube? Welcome back to another Division 2 video, and it's Tuesday, so it's time for the vendor reset. And we can find a few very nice pieces, especially if you're a new or returning player. Thanks for clicking my content, really appreciate you joining me, and if you like my content and want to help the channel out, because that's how YouTube works, smash that like button and of course hit that subscribe button with that little notification bell next to it to keep informed whenever I upload new videos. But are you ready? Let's go! And there we are guys, first vendor of today. The White House Backpack Force Multiplier that named Hanyu with of course perfect combined arms on there. 10.1% skill ace, 6% weapon handling. Roll that weapon handling away for some skill damage. You have a very nice backpack. Tommy gun could be a lot better. Health damage already on there with killer, so you can roll the SMG damage to that max cap, but it's gonna set you back in optimization. Honey Badger, killer on there, and damage to armor could be a nice one. Then again the 10.9% assault rifle damage, roll that to the max cap, optimize the rest. M1911 handgun, my opinion, go for the open world. Backpack from Gila could be a very nice buy as well. Adrenaline rush already on there, some hazard protection and health. 115k armor, and in my opinion roll it health away for whatever you think is necessary and optimize the rest. This could be a very nice backpack. Then over to the Empress vest with kinetic momentum already on there, but it has explosive resistance and headshot on there. Not really the attributes that you're looking for. Over to the mods. 10.3% critical hit damage, 4.2% damage for your drone, 4.2% damage for your turret, and 4.9% blast radius for your sticky launcher. But let's head over to the clan and see what they sell us this week. And there we are at the clan vendor. The sacrifice is for sale, of course, the named Providence defense vest with perfect glass cannon on there. Already with 13.9% weapon damage, 4.5% headshot, and then health. Health isn't that great, so in my opinion roll it health away for whatever you think is necessary and optimize the rest. Pretty decent vest. Backpack from Aces of Eights. Please leave it here. You do not want some armor regen on there, and the 10.8% weapon damage is too low. Foundry Bulwark gloves, must buy of the week, definitely. 4.1% armor regeneration already on there and 132k armor. Just optimize the armor and roll the armor regeneration to the max, or the other way around. This is a very nice buy. Striker battle gear, please leave it here. This holster has repair skills on there and too low of weapon damage. Black market M60, future perfect on there. And then of course the LMG damage and the damage to target out of cover on there as the core attributes is pretty nice. And then roll the headshot damage away for some damage to armor, for example. Optimize the rest, pretty decent LMG. M249 maxed out damage to armor, close and personal on there, already 12.9% LMG damage, so you can optimize the rest and then even roll the close and personal away, because you're not that close with an LMG. Not all the time, of course. Over to the knee pads from Sokolov. 11.2% weapon damage, 4.9% critical hit chance, and 4k armor regeneration. If you want to go for an SMG build with some crit chance and armor regeneration, this is a must buy. Roll that weapon damage to that max cap and optimize the rest. Mask from Hanyu. 2 blues, not the great ones, explosive resistance and hazard protection. If you want to go for this mask, roll that explosive resistance away for some skill damage, for example, and then you have some hazard protection to keep yourself alive against some fire. P90, please leave it here, not loving the critical hit damage in combo with the reformation. Then the Fenris vest. Focus on there, but 2 yellow, skill haste and skill repair, not the ones that you're looking for. Wyvern mask, 10.9% skill haste and 3.7k armor regeneration. You could roll the armor regeneration away for some skill damage, or if you want to go for some armor regeneration and then on your skill build, then roll the skill haste away for some skill damage or even some crit chance, for example. Over to the mods, 10.4% critical hit damage, 8.6% share resistance, 8.7% blind death resistance, and a 4.3% duration for your cam launcher. But let's head over to the theater and see what they sell us. And there we are, guys, at the theater, and at first glance this Foxy Sprayer doesn't look that good, but it already has skill damage on there. So if you want to go for a skill damage build, you could roll that weapon damage away from a skill core and optimize that last 2.5% skill damage. You have a god roll Foxy Sprayers for a skill damage build. Very nice buy if you ask me. Tactical SESG, not great, please leave it here. Police MK17, decent. In my opinion, roll that Optimist away for something else and then optimize the rest, but still it's a decent buy, not a must buy. Over to the gloves of GOOO Guard, again pretty nice gloves. Roll that health away for whatever you think is necessary because it already has 4k armor regeneration and 124k armor, so it's a decent buy. Could be better, but you can work with it. Over to the knee pads from Murakami, maxed out repair skills, then roll that weapon handling away for some skill damage, for example, and you have a god roll knee pads from Murakami. Over to the mods, 15.5k armor on kill, 4.7% skill haste for your mine, the 4.1% deflector damage for your shield, the 1 extra target for your firefly, and the 6% duration for your decoy. So let's head over to the campus. And there we are, guys, at the campus, and look at this white death. You can god roll this beautiful piece. Not loving the fast hand on the talent on there, to be honest, but if you're still looking for it, roll that rate of fire away for some damage to target out of cover, and you have a god roll white death. Classic M44 carbine, not a great buy if you ask me. MG5, same. If you want to go for an MG5, go for the infantry MG5 because that has 4 attachments on the gun, not the 3 like this gun. Over to the Mask of China Light. Not great, 8.2% status effect and 15.6% repair skills. Over to the GOOO holster, 20% repair skills maxed out on there, 9.2% critical hit damage and only 8.7% weapon damage. If you want to keep yourself alive through skills, buy it, roll the weapon damage to that max cap and optimize the critical hit damage. Over to the mods, 16.2% repair skills, 1 extra ammo for your cam launcher, 4 extra stinger charges for your hive, the 8.9% effect duration for your pulse, and the 4.3% duration for your shock traps. But let's head over to the DZs and see what they sell us this week. And there we are, guys, DZ East, and the Claws out is for sale with 500% melee damage and that extra 9% pistol damage on there, and then you can roll whatever over that hazard protection. Keep it on there, get some skill damage on there, but this will be a god roll. If you have the DZ creds for it, definitely pick it up. M700 tactical, leave it here, especially for the 101 DZ creds. Another MG5, maxed out damage to target out of cover, vindictive on there, but the rest is just trash, and like I said, better go for an infantry MG5. Mask from True Patriot with 10.8% critical hit damage already on there. This could be a very nice buy if you want to go for a harder hitting True Patriot build. Then roll that armor to the max cap and optimize that last 1.2% critical hit damage. Future Initiative, you know my opinion, skill tier, always crafted. Over to the Mask from Empress, almost 4k armor regeneration and 8.5% status effect. Roll that status effect away for whatever you think is necessary. This could be a decent buy. Over to the holster from Fenris, leave it here, too low, not great. Just like the mods, you know my opinion, go for the open world, go for the open world vendors, or even go for the summit. Way too expensive at the DZs. Over to our next DZ. There we are, guys, DZ South. The safety distance is for sale, the named SMG with perfect outsider on there, but the rest is just trash if you ask me. MP5N, not great as well, leave it here. MK16 could be a nice assault rifle because it shoots very, very straight, but it needs to be optimized too much. Not loving the critical hit damage in combo with Sadist. Military M9, maxed out pistol damage, close and personal on there. So if you're looking for a pistol with close and personal, buy it, roll that attribute away for whatever you think is necessary. But in my opinion, go for the open world. Backpack from Eclipse, you know my opinion, skill tier, always crafted. Vest from Hardwired, again, skill tier, always crafted. Backpack from Murakami, could be a lot better, not loving the status effect and health on there, and the combo of Wicked. Over to the Wyvern Vest, 7.2% headshot damage and repair skills, and reassigned. No, thank you. Just like the mods, you know my opinion, go for the open world, go for the open world vendors, or even go for the summit. Let's head over to our last DZ. And there we are, last DZ West. The Culebra is for sale here with, of course, perfect jazz on there as the named shotgun, but the rest isn't that great. Not loving this shotgun, to be honest. Then over to the M870, leave it here, too low to buy. Lightweight M44, same. Future Initiative, skill tier, always crafted. Over to the tip of the spear. Too low in my opinion, because you do not want that armor regeneration on there. You need to roll that armor regeneration away, and then the 9% weapon damage. No, thank you. Over to the Araldi gloves. Weapon handling and skill haste on there. Not the attributes that you're looking for. Knee pads from Sokolov. Repair skills, 10.2% critical hit damage on there. 10.9% weapon damage. Could be one to pick up to keep yourself alive through skills, roll that weapon damage to that max cap and optimize the rest. Then over to the mod, and you know my opinion, open world vendors, or even go for the summit, not go for the DZ. Let's head over to New York and see what the last two vendors have to offer us. And there we are guys, first vendor of New York, Cetar is for sale but not a great one. SR1, Sniper, not a great one as well, not loving preservation with the combo of accuracy. Over to the Marine Super 90, max out critical hit damage, but that's everything. Again, leave it here. Custom PF45 pistol, go for the open world. Over to the Bellstone Vest, the Rainbow Roll, and not a great one, please leave it here. Over to the Richter and Kaiser gloves. Rainbow Roll, not a great one, you do not want health on there, and in my opinion, no headshot damage. Golden Gear, also a Rainbow Roll. Man, this New York is a Rainbow Roll heaven, and again, not a great one. Then over to the mods, 7% headshot damage, 8.5% bleed resistance, the 4.2% burn damage for your turret, the 8.3% speed for your Firefly could be a decent buy, and then the 5.8% duration for your shock traps. Over to the last vendor of today. And there we are, last vendor of today. The FAL is for sale here. Very nice assault rifle, but this one isn't that great. Not loving Brad Baskin in combo with the swap speed and too low on core attributes. Infantry MG5, as you can see, 4 attachments on there, and this could be a decent buy if you're still looking for it. But to be honest, not loving the rate of fire in combo with the Brad Basket. In my opinion, roll the Brad Basket away and then you have a decent one, but still has that rate of fire. So yeah, it's up to you. Over to the UIC 15. Too low to buy in my opinion. X45 pistol, go for the open world. Wyvern Vest with 9.8% critical hit damage and 6.5% weapon handling, and Obliterate already on there. But the combo of Obliterate and weapon handling is not the one you're looking for a Wyvern Vest. Over to the knee pads from Empress International. Repair skills and explosive resistance on there, not the combo that you're looking for. Mask from Bellstone. 8% hazard protection, 133k armor already on there, so you can roll that skill damage away for whatever you think is necessary, and then you have a pretty decent Bellstone mask if you want to go for that hazard protection, of course. Then over to the last mods, 4.4% critical hit chance, 8.4% blind death resistance, 4.3% holster regeneration for your shield, the 4 extra repair charges for your hive, and the 4.8% blast radius for your sticky launcher. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for today. Like I said in the beginning of the video, great buys this week, especially for new and returning players, and hopefully tomorrow Cassie will bless us again. Of course I'm gonna cover that as well to close the vendor reset, but let me know in the comments down below what you picked up, what you think about this vendor reset of this week. But for today, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button. And of course the notification bell. PurePrime out!